Hi, this is Beth Butler with Hope Unlimited, where we help overwhelmed professionals excel and exhale. I want to give you a phrase today that you can use when you feel the need to say no to something, but you don't want to be rude and abrupt by just saying no, or you don't want to fall in the trap of giving too much information out either that's no one's business, or that might feel that you're trying to justify your decision too much. That phrase is, "Thank you for asking, but that won't work for me right now." That simple phrase bridges the gap between feeling rude and not giving any details into your life, or feeling like you're overly transparent and explaining and justifying. It's a happy medium to help people understand that you've considered it, but it's not going to be a fit. And let's pick it apart a little bit more. You start by saying thanks. So if you're asked to do something, say you're asked to serve on an additional voluntary role at work, that maybe to plan something special, and you just have a huge project that you're working on. Thanks for asking, if you say it sincerely, can convey that you really do appreciate being included. And then saying, "but that won't work for me," and you could add on "right now," but "that won't work for me" is not a lie. It isn't going to work for you to be able to juggle the other responsibilities you have. Or even if you just simply don't want to be part of that right now, it won't work for you to be part of that because it will not align with the direction your life is going right now, or what you hope to pursue, which could be time to relax, for example. And then if you add on to "thanks for asking, that isn't going to work for me," you could say "in this season," or "during this particular time," if you want to quantify to somebody or qualify that you might be interested in the future. You could add on, please be sure to ask me in the future, though. It's just not a fit in this season." There are seasons in our calendar, in our life, where there might be things that are taking up mental time. Maybe you're taking up some professional development classes and you really want to focus on that series. And to take on this additional project right now would not be great, but the summer might be a great time to do it. So using phrases like that, "thanks for asking," it shows gratefulness for being considered, "but that won't work for me," gives an answer with a little touch of explanation, but not to the point where you're having to justify to somebody else why you made the decision you did. So I encourage you to find that balance between just being abrupt and almost rude and saying no to all types of opportunities, and being where you have to explain everything to so many people where you feel guilty otherwise. That's not healthy either. And a caveat, once in a while, it is good to say yes to something that's going to require some sacrifice on your part. Conventional productivity wisdom often focuses on the self and what's best for you and how you can get your work done. Well, that's not really the kindest way to operate in life, and it's not really the best way to develop relationships. Sometimes you do sacrifice what's best for you in order to accomplish something, a greater goal. Perhaps you do take a class one night a week for 6 weeks that's really going to improve your job or your outlook on life, and it is going to be a little inconvenient for a while, but you do it. So I'm not saying that you use this phrase for everything, but for those times when you're having to pick and choose and you feel like you're making the wisest choice to say no to something, saying "thanks for asking, but that won't work for me right now." And then if you want, add on, "but I appreciate if you'd ask me in the future." That's a great way to keep the relationship warm, but not cross too many boundaries that you might want to have personally. If you have any suggestions like this, add it in the comments. And thanks for watching these videos. Get in contact with me if I can help you in any way with strategizing overcoming some of the overwhelm in your professional life. Thank you.